Hello? Is there anybody there yet? This is kind of a last minute live, so let's see if anybody's here. Arena Blood. Hi, Morgs. How are you? What? My life has been so busy, as usual. No excuse for not talking to you, Morgs. I'm just like a bad friend. How has everything been going? How is everyone? My makeup is half off my face. It melted off because in my work, we sit in a little room for 2 weeks for 8 hours, and it's not very air conditioning, and everything melts off my face. It's kind of super sad. I do not do well in heat of any kind. So, what have you been up to? Anything new? I started my new job on Monday. Do you want to ask how my new job was? I'll tell you how my new job was. I fell asleep on the first day of our new job during the training with 2 other people. Like, not just like fall asleep. Hi, Joseph. Not just a little bit of sleep. Like, I fell asleep snoring on the first day of my new job. And the lady, I heard her say, I was snoring. She's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah. I said, it's just so hot in here. It's like a sleeping bag, and I'm so toasty warm, and I get tired. So I was only a temp at this job. So I went back the next day, and she didn't fire me. The other girl fell asleep too. So it's going good. It's just, I was a little stressed out. I think just because I'm having re-entrance anxiety, which I guess is a thing after being inside so long and like not working. My makeup's still half off. But no, I didn't get in trouble. I wanted to quit yesterday, but it's a nice job. Hi, Sunbeams. There's no rain here. It's very hot and humid out. So I hope everybody is seeing the video I did on the Otaku Killer. I'm kind of researching to see like what person I want to do next in terms of serial killers, or if I want to do another historical event. I definitely want to redo the Unit 731 in terms of videos. I want to redo all of my old ones just so I can get more practice on learning how to edit videos. Hi, Shelby. Oh, no, that's not good, James. Shouldn't you be sleeping? But yeah, I fell asleep on the first day of my first job, and I didn't get fired. Stupid light. So I've just been like extremely stressed, a little depressed just because my kid didn't want to leave. She's like, please tell me you didn't get a new job. And I was like, I got a new job. I like wish things didn't have to be this way. And even if I could have my kids full time, hi Sarah, I think it would just be unfair because I mean, I live by myself. Well, I mean, I have my roommate, but like I'm the only family I have besides my kids. They have a stepmom, and their dad's married, and they have a brother. So, and they have like uncles and aunts and cousins and their nana. I just feel like I really enjoyed having the extended family when I was younger. That's like some of the only good memories I have growing up. So I feel like if I had to live in a movie, and what character? Oh God. I would live in Factory Girl, and I would be Edie Sedgwick, just because I feel like our life is both tragic in different ways. Hi, Renee. No, Futoshi Matsunaga, Renee. I need to redo that. It took so much time to make a timeline, though, and I think I threw it away. Hi, Lou. The Ratman aspect of the Otaku Killer, Arena Blood, or is the Ratman? I need to redo something on Issei Sagawa, but then like Bailey Sarian just released one on Issei Sagawa on Monday, so yesterday. So that was pretty good. But I want to do more history. So I feel like there's a lot that we don't. I have a Japanese friend named Hiro, and he said that he would try to be on my show because, like, he doesn't know a lot per se about some of the stuff that we talk about. But the interesting thing that he has that I don't is that he has it from the Japanese perspective. So, like, when you talk to people in America and you're like serial killers, and they can be like, "Oh yeah, I know a little bit about Jeffrey Dahmer. I remember when that happened," and blah 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 blah. Like, I mentioned these killers, he's like, "Oh yeah, that was a horrible crime. I heard this story and this story." So he has a lot of like the homestead advantage when it comes to knowing information. Maybe not that he researched, but like he lives there, and there's so much of like the Japanese small talk that we don't get exposed to because we're not from that country. And like he had a really interesting perspective on the Yasukuni Shrine that I didn't think about. And the Yasukuni Shrine is a shrine in Japan where they pay respect, honor. It's a memorial for the deceased army people from World War II, which to us, we consider them war criminals. And I told him that. I was like, what about the Yasukuni Shrine? And he said, well, in Shinto, that you can be a bad person during life, but in death, that your slate is wiped clean. So even if they did do bad things during life, you're just a regular person after death. So they don't view that as being something that's terrible. They feel like that they're just paying respect to the dead, not respect to dead war criminals. And I said, people find that interesting because, to us, like that would be like, people paying, like the Germans putting up a shrine or like a memorial to commemorate dead Nazis. Like we don't see that as paying, respects to like just regular dead people. Once a Nazi, you're always a Nazi. Oh yeah, Arena Blood. I might look more into that. Hi Susan. So I'm like, but maybe it's just a cultural thing. So I wanted to have him on the show, but it's just like the time difference is so different. And I'm trying to explain to him, like, if you're alive, you have to come on at this time. So it would be really early in the morning for me. I was like, you can't say you're going to be on and then have a whole bunch of people set their clocks for a crazy time and then not be on. So I might do it to where it's like a recording. So I don't know. I kind of want to dive in a little bit into the first Sino-Japanese War and kind of talk about, I think the dynastic cycle of China is very interesting. I've not very looked into H.P. Lovecraft horror, to be honest, Sunbeams. There's so much that I haven't looked into. I know that Shinto is an interesting concept. So, like, Shinto is hard to describe. I'm going to just... Let's see. Shinto means the way of the gods. It doesn't have, like, it's the indigenous faith of the Japanese people, and it's old as Japan itself. It doesn't have a founder. Nor does it have sacred scriptures. It's deeply rooted into Japanese people and traditions. So I think Shinto would be interesting to look at. Especially how the emperor tried to make it a state religion and radicalize the military and the people through Shinto would be interesting. I knew somebody that did an entire presentation on that. Yeah, because I wouldn't consider it a religion. I would consider it more of philosophy. But yeah, it's very interesting. But I think I did a presentation once on how Japan's landscape is shaped by Confucianism, Shinto, and Buddhism, because they say you're born into Shinto, you marry a Christian, and you die a Buddhist, because Shinto is the foundation of everything that is essentially Japanese. And then when it comes to marrying, like they have like Shinto like ceremony type things, but people are really into like the gaudiness and like the ceremonial aspect and like the materialistic aspect of the Christian marriage ceremony. So that's a huge thing. Like they hire fake priests and like stuff to marry them. It's like a huge industry over in Japan. But then like Buddhism came over to Japan during the Kamakura period from Korea. So that sort of gave them the aspect of the afterlife, kind of like you're going through your life trying to be a good person so you can have good karma, reincarnation. Taoism is very interesting as well. Yeah. So Taoism is really interesting. Lao Tzu. So There's so much. I did write a really long paper on cultural, what is it? When was it? Self-cultivation through the Analects. That's a long fucking paper. Confucianism is really interesting. I have not read the Tao Pu. Hi, Valley Girl. I know it's like sort of impromptu. I fell asleep on my first day of work and I didn't get fired. It was hot. I felt like a sleeping bag. I fell asleep. I like have this set to where like the light doesn't come in, but it's still coming in. Maybe I can get it to go a little bit. What was I gonna say? There's a golden rule that's from Confucianism, the Confucian Analects. Does it treat those? No. The golden rule. Why can't I think of it? But Confucius was definitely an interesting character. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, I think talking about the different religions and stuff of Japan would be interesting. Well, the different philosophies and how Japan tried to use that to their advantage in terms of creating a radicalized state. There's other. I also think it would be interesting to talk about Pan-Asianism. Pan-Asianism is the ideology that promotes the political and economic unity and cooperation of the Asian people, which is what Japan tried to do when it tried to colonialize China, and it didn't work. But if you also didn't know, China right now is trying to colonialize Africa. That's an interesting thing. I just found a good article. This is an article I want to read. Japan's Pan-Asianism and the Legitimacy of Imperial World Order from 1931 to 1945. I maybe do something on geisha. There's just so much in Japan to talk about. Oh, well, I don't know much about the China and Africa thing. I just know that that's what's happening. Let me just Google it right now. China and Africa. So I'm looking at a Forbes article from 2019. Africa has become the fastest urbanizing region of the world, with rural migrants moving into cities, a clip that has even surpassed that of China and India as the continent becomes one of the final frontiers in the fourth industrial revolution. This rapid transition presents big challenges, but also offers big rewards for countries willing to risk billions in an infrastructure building revolution unlike anything the world has seen before. And no country has answered Africa's call quite like China. By 2050, Africa's 1.1 billion person population is slated to double, with 80% of its growth happening in cities, bringing the continent's urban headcount to more than 1.3 billion. The population of Lagos alone is growing by 77 people per hour, according to McKinsey. By 2025, more than 100 cities in Africa will contain over 1 million people. With this breakneck pace of urbanization comes many unprecedented economic opportunities. The IMF recently declared Africa the world's second fastest growing region, and many are predicting that it's well on its way to becoming a $5 trillion economy, as the household consumption is expected to increase to at least 3.8% yearly clip to 2.1 trillion by 2025. China has likewise become a central player in Africa's urbanization push, as a huge percentage of the continent's infrastructure initiatives are driven by Chinese companies and or backed by Chinese funding. Right now, you could say that any big project in Africa's cities that is higher than 3 floors or roads that are longer than 3 kilometers are most likely being built and engineered by the Chinese. It is ubiquitous, said Dan Rogovan, the founder of More Architecture and author of the works on urbanization in China and Africa. So China is the one that's pelting out all the money for infrastructure. But then there's also something, there's a lot of articles coming out about that I've only mildly read. So don't, that China is exploiting their workers in these projects. And I talked to a gentleman that I work with that is in my training group. He's originally from Ghana and he moved here 7 years ago. And he said, yes, China is exploiting the workers there and they're not paying them. And there's a lot of shit going on because it's unfortunate now because I feel like Africa has had a really unfortunate history. I don't know very much, but you know, Western countries came in and colonialized some parts of Africa and they segregated, I think mostly West Africa. And it was just in our lifetime, like in our lifetime, West Africa was segregated very, oh, when, let me look. West Africa segregated. Institutionalized system of racial segregation in certain parts of Africa ended in 1994. Let that sink in. In British West Africa until 1994, there was institutionalized segregation between blacks and whites. And if you think about that, that's not that long ago, 1994. That was 27 years ago. So I was only 7 and there was still racial segregation in the world. So, and then I watched an interesting documentary about how a lot of like the slum cities that are coming up in West Africa are mostly populated by white people. That now the white people are saying that the tables have turned and now the Africans have the upper hand. Well, you know what? The colonialism did cause a lot of problems in Africa, Renee. And now it's like they have, like, Africa has so much potential in terms of like natural resources in the land, but it's just there's so much internal turmoil and fighting over that stuff and who has rule in other parts of Africa that nobody can really put something together to make everything work. So like now China's just fucking coming on in and they're like, oh, look at all this undeveloped land. We're going to just basically colonialize you, but instead of colonialize you, we're just going to be your infrastructure backers. And that's what fucking China's trying to do. China's basically like low-key colonializing Africa. And it's just going to be like what happened in like Singapore and stuff like that. A lot of the businesses in Singapore and stuff, all of like the infrastructure is owned by a few rich Chinese families. So who built infrastructure? Now I gotta look. I need to say that I need to double check that what I'm saying holds merit. Oh, interesting enough, I talked to my friend in Hong Kong, my best friend. So she said that she lives in that to get like an apartment that's the size of mine, like 680 to 700 square feet, costs $10 million in Hong Kong. She lives in a 380 square foot, what is that called? Apartment, but it's a studio with her parents. I can't believe it. It's crazy. So it's not good that China is taking over infrastructure and building and has all the money. China's still up to some shady shit. I'm sure if I type in what is China up to, I'll get a lot of articles. News. What is China up to? China's tech crackdown could hit Wall Street. U.S. ramps up warnings of business risks in China's Xinjiang. Well, no shit. There's concentration camps. Good for you, Arby. I have a feeling that there's some stuff going on in the chat. So, keep an eye open. So I really need to bring myself up to read more about what's happening in China. I'm reading stuff right now. They're saying that a lot of products that are coming out of China could be done under forced labor out of people in Xinjiang. The U.S. government on Tuesday which is today, strengthened its warnings to businesses about the growing risks of having supply chain and investment links to China's Xinjiang region, citing forced labor and human rights abuses there. Well, no damn. China owns more than we think. Like, if we look up top Chinese apps, obviously TikTok's the number one. Top Chinese apps used in USA. TikTok. There's a lot of apps that we don't even know about. Some of them I have never even heard of. Cam Scanner. Have you guys ever heard of the app Cam Scanner? You can like use it's like a scanner on your phone. Hi, Jode. I miss and I love you. Cam Scanner is an app where you can scan stuff on your phone like a scanner. That's owned by China, so we're scanning information in there, and that data is going to China. What else is owned by Beauty Plus is something owned by China. That's another app. WeChat, I'm banned from WeChat. I can't even get on there. I even had somebody from mainland China, a natural Chinese citizen, verify my identity with a Chinese phone number and a Chinese address that has been there for 5 years. And I still got blocked from using WeChat because the Chinese government knows I'm talking a lot of shit and I won't be quiet. Come at me. Come at me. I'm never able to get into that country again. I'm trying to figure out. There's not much coming out of Vanta. There's just so much going on. So much news. I've just been so busy lately, and I needed to work more on YouTube, and I haven't done one of these little talks in forever. I know I don't have much to talk about. It's just, I was enjoying time with the kids, and I was trying really hard to get that video out, and then I started the new job. Yeah, it's not raining here. I like the rain. I did get a new BTS CD. I got Butter. So, I don't know what else to talk about. I'm working on going to school. I only need like less than 2 years to get my second bachelor's degree. So we'll see. Hopefully my financial aid gets approved. That would be nice. I need to get my financial aid approved so I can go to school. The new job's going okay. It's just very intense. It's a lot of work. I'm sure I'll get into it. It's just like I'm like such in a weird space in my life right now, work that like I'm just unhappy with working. Just because I know it's good to see you guys too, just because I've been out of the workforce for a while and I miss my kids and I liked my old job so much that, when you like rate things and experiences by some like amazing experience or something that you've had before and like nothing can ever live up to that, so you ruin something you have. I think I need to drop that mindset and just like do it. It seems like a nice company. $17 an hour, so we'll see. I get one more half of an unemployment check and then I get back to doing the real job, so that'll be nice. We'll see. We will see. Did he? Sorry, not sorry? So, yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Am I just really tired? Am I not catching something? Is something happening that I'm not aware of? Oh, yeah, Ron, his show. I talked to Ron today. We have to get it figured out because I might, like, at 5 p.m., like, what time is that his time? Sorry, Sarah, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. UK to. So, like, by the time that I could do a show with Ron, it would be 11:30 p.m. UK time. So we're gonna have to get that figured out because I really want to get this stuff on the road. God, I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm so dumb. I'm so tired. Oh yeah, fell asleep on the first day of the job. Yeah. Damn this light. I even had the blinds turned the other way. Yeah, 6 hours ahead. I was excited because Plagued Moth like commented on something I commented out of all these hundreds of comments. And he was like, that's an interesting topic. And I said, yeah, I worked with so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. If you need any help or information, let me know. And then he never responded. Oh, thank you, Sarah. Really? I wanted to watch it. He told me to watch it. And I can't watch it now. So I'm glad everybody's here. I'm really sorry that I've been MIA. Just trying to figure out my life. I need to get everything figured out. God, this light's irritating me. If I could just move it. If I move it that way. Oh, well. Oh, well. So, hi, Robson. Katya and Trixie Mattel are going to have a freaking on the road talk show, and the tickets go on sale on a Wednesday, out of all days on a Wednesday. I hate when people don't give me a date that things are going to be on sale so I can save money. And they go on sale tomorrow, and I wanted to do the meet and greet, and it's like $400, but I don't get paid till Friday. So no, we probably don't need a meet and greet. But I would have liked to at least gotten tickets, but I don't know how much they are. And I don't have the money for it, and I'm pissed. Because I love Trixie Mattel and Katya. They're so freaking funny. So funny. That's my rant. I need to learn to just save my money. That is true, Valigart. Well, I just wanted to say hi to everyone. I bought my cute water bottle for work, and it keeps my coffee hot for like 8 hours, and it has Hello Kitty on it. I laugh for free, but you can't look like Trixie Mattel and Katya. They are hilarious. If you need a good laugh, highly recommend checking out Trixie Mattel and Katya. Let me put a link. Let me see. Let me bring it up on YouTubers. This is they just talk about random stuff, like any topic. This is a really funny one. So that one's about food. That one's interesting. So if you guys want a good laugh, start with this one and just keep going down. It's hilarious. But I'm probably going to have to go soon because it's 7:30 and I just got home from work at 6. I have to clean, get my life together, go to bed early. I'm kind of sad because I got this dress in the mail and it doesn't really fit. not because I'm fat, but it's just like it doesn't fit because my boobs are too big. And it's like beautiful lace. I don't know if you can see it. Beautiful lace. It's a gothic gown. And then let me get this. It's a lawn floor gown. And then like this is like the neck. And then this is like the sleeves. But it's like it doesn't fit around my boobs. So I did make it through 2 days. I didn't fall asleep today. This was my gothic winter wear, so I got to lose some weight in my boobs. Thank you. It's like super long too. And I really thought it would fit, but I didn't realize that my boobs would be too big. My room is so messy, I can't even figure it out. So it'll just sit in the closet until I lose some weight. Yeah, it's super long. Super long. And then it like comes up like this. And then it like, I liked it, but my boobies are too big. So that's kind of sad. Oh, wow. Maybe I'll lose weight in my chest. Well, I'm going to go. Thank you, everybody, for coming. I just want to let everybody know I'm alive. I love everyone. I don't have the kids this weekend, and I don't work, so I will try to look for other jobs. Not jobs. I will try to look for other things to do the show on. I got it from Killstar. I don't know if you've ever been to Kill. And I was really unsure because the sizing they put from UK to the English size was not anywhere close, even at a 4X for me. But then I realized it was. Let me just see if I can find it. Killstar is amazing. I will show you Killstar. It's a website that I can't be on. And so far, I've gotten all of my summer clothes from them. So Killstar is pretty cool. So the non-plus size stuff, they have a lot more regular sizes than plus size. But where's the dresses? There's so much stuff on here I wish I could have, but I'm just too broke. And they keep coming up with such cute stuff. But, like, I can't wear something like that. I have too much belly. But, like, I like this dress. Like, I want this, but I feel like you'd be able to see what I ate for lunch if I bend over. I really like this one, but this one, I don't know if I could pull off white. This is the dress. Where's the dress? I like this one a lot. This is the dress I got. Like, is that it? This is the one I got right here. This is the dress I have, but my boobs don't fit in it. I got this one too. I really wanted this one. Just such cute dresses. I like this one, but this one says I'm up to no good. It says I'm up to no good. But yeah, that website's pretty cool. Aw, thanks. I'm glad it did, Susan. I hope so. Hi, Cherry. Yeah, you're catching the end. I've only popped on until everybody had been living. I've been surviving. Yeah, like I like to do Lolita cosplay a lot. I used to do it a lot when I was younger, in my 20s, but it's just impossible to find something that's not like a for China size, like Wish style. So like if I could find stuff that was my size, like from somebody that knew how to make it, that wasn't over $400, I would buy it when I'm financially able. But I love this kind of style. I love dressing like this. I think it's wonderful. It's beautiful. I love, like, the outfits are so gorgeous. So gorgeous. And getting to dress up and dress in cute outfits. Like, yeah, this one's $100 or this one's $32, but it's like that fast fashion from China. Like, these outfits are gorgeous to me. I love these outfits. I used to wear this stuff all the time. Oh my God, I have so many pictures. Like, oh, so cute. I love those outfits. I have so many pictures of me like it, but like getting plus size outfits like that is about impossible. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to get going, but I want to let everybody know that I love you. I am terrible at sewing. I can't sew buttons on a sweater. I've tried. I can make pillowcases. My phone's going off. Oh, my phone's dying. I guess it's probably. How is it dying? Yeah, plus sizes are so expensive. But I am going to head out. I love everyone, and I'm going to work on a new video and probably do a talking one later. But you guys have a good day. Love you. Love you, everyone. Bye-bye.